I'm a 40-year-old girl dad. I'm going to lose 50 pounds while gaining 50 pounds on my bench press. All right, let's make some homemade protein bars. The goal here is to have a healthy, high protein snack without all the preservatives and all the bullshit you get in something like this. Let's read the ingredients, if I can even find them. Milk protein blend, glycerin, bovine collagen, hydrolysate, mallet something. You get the point. Sounds like a bunch of chemicals. Sunflower oil, whatever. Soy protein isolate. These do taste good. Basically, it's like a candy bar. Trying to have something a little healthier on hand for a sweet treat. I found a recipe online. Let's make it together. I've never made this. The one online, they dip it in chocolate at the end. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do just the standard and see what it tastes like. No, hope all your dads are doing good. Let's get into it. So the base ingredients, 1 cup of rolled oats, and also optional was 20 grams of popcorn, which I don't have. So I'm just going to do 1 cup of rolled oats and then 20 extra grams. So we kind of have the same base as the recipe I found. Food scale, if you don't have one of those, I think that was 20 bucks on Amazon like many years ago. So get some measuring cups over here. You're gonna need them. Perfect. All right. So got a big bowl over here. Got my coffee right here. Wondering where my dog went. Tank. Where you at, bud? Okay, good boy. All right, he's being a good boy, obviously. He's a good boy. All right, so into the bowl, we'll do 1 cup to start. There's 1 cup. And then just do 20 extra grams. Zero this out. It comes out to like 1/4 of a cup more. Toss that in there. And then it says 1/3 cup chopped peanuts and 1/3 cup chopped cashews, which I don't have, but I'm just going to do 2/3 cups of a mixed nut, and we'll just chop it up and throw it in there. So obviously we're already altering this to what we have. So let's get 2/3 of a cup. I think this will be a nice little mix of all sorts of goodies. What's your favorite nut? Nut. Mine's probably a cashew. Obviously. Everyone knows that. No, they don't. So let's chop them. So put them on our cutting board. We ain't gonna get crazy here. Just chop them up a little bit. You guys can see that. I have a food processor, could probably quick do that, but then, you know, you got way more dishes to do, and nobody trying to do dishes. Excessive dishes, especially when you're a dad. You got your kids' dishes all the time. Feel like that's all I do is do dishes. It's all good, happy to do it, but got to eliminate somewhere. All right. You got some sort of rough chop on these to your liking. I'm just trying to not have any huge pieces. These are going to be rustic. Toss them in the bowl. Alrighty, on to the next step. 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds. I don't have those. I got sunflower seeds. That kind of sounded good to me, so I'm just going to go with it. Let's see. 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds. Why not? Once again, I've never made this, so if this turns out, it'll be awesome. Next, 5 chopped dates. I have some dates here. thought I had more, yeah, right here. Already chopped. Let's see what these look like. I don't know what a full date even looks like. I don't even know if I've had a date. It's kind of good. What are these? Oh, here we go. These are full dates. So since I poured that out, I'm gonna do like 4 of them. 4 actually whole dates. Chop them up. I thought I read dates are supposed to be like the natural chocolate or something like that. I don't know about that whole deal, but here we are chopping dates. Honestly, kind of hard to chop. Maybe because these are old, I don't know. You'd have to know. All right, got those chopped. I better just try one. For old time's sake here. New time's sake. Actually kind of good. Tastes like a raisin. We're throwing this in the bowl too. Ain't nobody trying to put one date back in the cabinet. Yeah, tastes like a big raisin. It's actually pretty good. All right, toss those in. Half cup of protein powder. I do not have a vanilla protein, so our protein bars are gonna look kind of dark. That's okay. So it's BPN chocolate peanut butter. This is not a plug for them, and I bought a lot of supplements from them in the past. This is the best protein to cook with, and it mixes the best. Half cup. It mixes the best if you're just doing like a shake. In my opinion, I've had a ton of protein powders in my day. That out of the way, that out of the way, that out of the way. That's what we used. 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. He actually like blended his in the video I saw. This is where I got the recipe. I don't want to do that, so I'm just gonna dump them in. Just to help you take a shit, boys. We all got a shit. All right. Oh, handful of dried cranberries. I don't know what a handful is. Look at this. Try these. I'm pretty good. I don't love them though. I'm just gonna do a half or a quarter cup. Just because it's on the recipe and I have them. Pinch of salt. Fine with me. That will help the flavor pop for sure. All right. Then you just give that a little mixy poo. I'm just gonna use the knife. The backside of my knife. I got a big old popcorn bowl out here, just so I'm not making too big a mess. But that's what we're working with. Looks pretty good. It smells really good. All right, now we got to make the binder. So for this, you're going to need to go to your stove and get a small little saucepan out. Oh, I got to find one here. I'll use this one. This ain't small, but get the point here. All right, let's bring you over here. So it says on the recipe, half cup of natural peanut butter, 1/3 to a half cup honey or maple syrup. So I'm gonna do a quarter cup maple syrup, a quarter cup of honey, and a half cup of peanut butter. That's how I'm gonna do it. All right, let's start with the peanut butter. I'm gonna turn this on low. We don't wanna burn it. So get that going on low. And then we're gonna get our half cup. That's what we did our protein in. Who cares? Reuse, recycle or something they said. So half cup, this is what I got in the cupboard. I don't know if it's natural peanut butter. It says roasted peanuts, sugar, palm oil, salt. So it's not all natural, but whatever. What we got here. I'm gonna get too serious about life, but kinda, because we want to live a little longer, right? So I'm just gonna get this going. I think this makes like 8 bars-ish. 8 to 10, 12 maybe. Well, it depends on how you slice them, but we're gonna slice them probably into 8 to 10 when we get there. Okay, call that good. Get this warming up in here. This is our binder or glue. Get that going. And then what you do with this is you give the rest of this to your dog. Tank, come here. Tank, come here, dude. There you go, buddy. Set that off to the side. And then we're gonna do 1/4 cup honey, 1/4 cup real maple syrup, which I got from a buddy of mine. So I know it's delicious. So get that going. Here's the maple syrup. Fluff is so good. Whatever he did, man. Absolute kudos to you, buddy. All right, and half cup of honey. I just got this from the local grocery store. Ingredients honey. I'm happy when I just see that one ingredient. That's cool. I think if the powers that be, let's not get too political, tell you eat it and it's full of chemicals and shelf-stable bullshit, that's what I've been trying to stay away from. I don't know if that makes me a conspiracy guy. Well, if so, then fuck it. That's what I am then. All right, we'll get this warming up, all mixed together. And when that's ready, we'll meet you back over and we'll form our bars out. All right, this is what you're left with. You don't want to overcook this. You don't want it to burn, which this hasn't. It's just incorporated and the peanut butter's melted. You're just gonna pour that right in there. Get that all in there. And then you're just gonna mix it up and we'll form a bar. Just get that all in there. You wanna go quick before it sets. Which we got a little time here, but. This is why I like the big bowl. It's much easier to mix. And if it's a little dry like that, we're just gonna add a little bit of water at a time just to make it form into a nice ball. This one actually is doing pretty good. Get all that goodies off the bottom. I'm gonna add a dash of water here. God, it smells really good. Honestly, it just smells like no-bake cookies pretty much. And then you're gonna get in there with your hands and really get this into a ball. And you can feel, taste it. It's gonna be good. I know, like you're working meatloaf a little bit. And put it on your parchment paper. It's better if you got like an an 8x8 pan or 9x9. I don't have one. We must have thrown ours. So I'm just gonna form this into what I think looks like a good size protein bar. Do one of these deals here. Don't overthink it, people. Life's already complicated enough. Just trying to kind of make it even. It looks pretty good. I'm actually happy with that. I'm glad I actually like the chocolate protein. I think it looks better than the video I saw. So this was the idea. So cut here, 4, whatever. So 8 to 10. Get what I'm saying? Try to make it kind of even if you can, without overthinking it. I like how that looks. This is going in the fridge for, I think the video he said overnight or 20 minutes. Well, I'm gonna go for a walk. If you're able, go for a walk. There's a lot of people that can't and would love to. Get your steps in. Give thanks for another day. I am sure thankful, and we'll be back to cut these and try them. All right, we're back with the no bullshit protein bars. If you're looking to make a homemade protein bar with real ingredients, without all of the shelf-stable bullshit they put in these, you're at the right place. I think I'm gonna try to get 10 servings. If you want 20 grams of protein, you gotta have these in like 5 servings, but then they're a lot higher calorie. But remember, you're using real ingredients. So if you're really trying to cut calories, maybe this isn't the play. I guess that's all up to your goals. I'm definitely, trying to watch what I eat, but having something that's not a bunch of chemicals is really important to me. I'm looking for longevity. So, there we go. Oh my gosh, that tastes awesome. The colder it is, the easier they are to cut, as you can see. Look at that. If you want the macros, comment below, and please like and subscribe if this video helped you in any way. Yeah, those are now uniform, but whatever, you get the point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. Probably get 10 decent sized ones. Like, to me, this is a pretty good size one. Let's try it. That's seriously fantastic. Wow. Highly fucking recommend. That's so good. Being that these aren't shelf stable, let me finish chewing. You damn pig. Being that you're not using a bunch of chemicals to make these shelf stable like a protein bar in the store, put them in the fridge and they'll last about 2 weeks. Wow. These are not gonna last 2 weeks. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. Hope the video helped. Please subscribe. It's so good. Hell yeah. Wow. Those are awesome.